There are discoveries that challenge our understanding of the universe, and then there are those that shake the very foundation of what we thought was possible. What if I told you that a single leaked image, captured in complete secrecy, could hold evidence of something not just unnatural but potentially engineered? Something that isn't supposed to be there. The James Webb Space Telescope, known for delivering the clearest cosmic portraits humanity has ever seen, has reportedly leaked an image of an object so mysterious, so unlike anything ever recorded, that NASA scientists were allegedly urged to classify it immediately. But that didn't stop the truth from slipping through. This is not science fiction. This is 3IO Atlas, a visitor from beyond our solar system that is said to be behaving in ways no natural object should. And what the James Webb Space Telescope supposedly saw might confirm humanity's deepest fears. Stay with me, because this cosmic enigma is only beginning to unfold. The leaked image that has set the astronomical community ablaze reportedly comes from a high-resolution infrared observation captured by the James Webb Space Telescope. According to the narrative, it shows 3IO Atlas, originally believed to be a comet, emitting a concentrated beam of light from what appears to be its sun-facing side. Not a diffuse reflection, not sunlight illuminating a flare, but what is described as a focused projection. The beam is said to cut sharply through space, standing in stark contrast to the hazy glow normally seen around comet-like objects. Even more remarkably, the image allegedly reveals structural symmetry around the object's core. This symmetry, featuring precise 120-degree angles that resemble a hexagonal geometry, is presented as something that should not exist in a chaotic natural rock drifting through space. Off-the-record comments attributed to scientists at the European Southern Observatory reportedly described the structure as mechanical in nature, raising speculation about whether it could be a cosmic artifact or something far more advanced than any known natural process. Whatever it may be, the claim is that its behavior has left astronomers astonished. A comet's tail is supposed to flow away from the sun, driven by solar radiation pressure. That is considered one of the fundamental principles governing comet behavior. Yet the story claims that 3IO Atlas has shattered this rule by producing a tail that flows directly toward the sun, contradicting every established physical model. Early explanations reportedly suggested unusual anisotropic dust jets, but computer simulations were said to rule out that possibility because of the tail's highly symmetrical flow pattern. Then came the James Webb data. According to the claims, the tail emits in rhythmic pulses synchronized with the object's 16-hour rotation, displaying thermal spikes followed by sudden drops that supposedly resemble artificial propulsion cycles rather than natural gas venting. Even more puzzling, the tail is said to contain reflective particles that mirror solar wavelengths instead of absorbing them like ordinary cosmic dust. In other words, the narrative suggests the object is not merely reflecting sunlight, it is manipulating it. This has fueled speculation about whether some form of solar sail or radiation-based steering technology could be involved, and if so, who, or what, might have engineered it. There is randomness throughout the cosmos, but according to this account, the path of 3IO Atlas through our solar system appears anything but random. After entering from above the ecliptic plane, it is said to execute a gravity-assisted journey past Mars, Venus, and Jupiter, following a trajectory that closely resembles those designed by NASA for deep space missions. The narrative references astrophysicist Webb, suggesting that the object's route resembles a gravity-assist chain similar to those used by the Voyager spacecraft to conserve fuel. The difference, however, is that this object is claimed to be accelerating rather than slowing down. Its mathematically optimized path is described as ideal for deploying observation units or probes across multiple planets without changing course. Such precision is portrayed as requiring knowledge, planning, and strategic intent, with the probability of such a trajectory occurring naturally described as less than 1 in a billion. As if that were not strange enough, the object is also said to disappear behind the sun precisely during its brightest and most active phase, making it impossible for Earth-based telescopes to observe it, creating the impression that it somehow intends to remain hidden. The story then asks why there has been no official statement from the U.S. Space Command or other planetary defense agencies. It describes 3IO Atlas as the fastest and largest interstellar object ever detected, yet claims that military organizations have remained unusually silent. Alleged leaked reports from the All Domain Anomaly Resolution Office (AIO) suggest that the object is being incorporated into live simulations for planetary threat scenarios. According to the narrative, this could represent a rehearsal, but for what remains unknown. Some defense analysts are said to believe that the object's extraordinary speed and supposedly artificial behavior make it an ideal candidate for a reconnaissance probe or autonomous surveyor sent by another civilization. Because no spacecraft currently operating from Earth could intercept an object traveling at approximately 130,000 miles per hour, the situation is described as an observer's dilemma. Humanity, the story claims, can only watch and wait. Behind closed doors, high-level meetings are allegedly taking place, not only to determine what 3I or Atlas actually is, but also to decide what action should be taken if it were ever to transmit a signal, or worse, suddenly alter its course. Upon closer examination of the leaked image, a group of independent researchers reportedly identified something even more unsettling. Near the object's luminous region, they claim to detect an almost imperceptible geometric imprint. Invisible in ordinary light, the pattern was allegedly revealed only through the James Webb Space Telescope's advanced infrared imaging capabilities, adding yet another layer of mystery to an object already surrounded by extraordinary claims.